This session is being recorded.
And we are on again. So
Hello.
if anyone's hitting like halfway through this, I just wanted to reintroduce that we have Yassid. I don't know where everyone can see people on the screen, but Yassid and Eron are brothers. They are the cousins of me and my sister. Eron is in Honduras. Yassid is in Guatemala. Two countries that have been hit by Hurricane Eta. And my sister and I are in the US and Canada, and we just wanted to come together and have a bit of a talk and an update just to see what everyone can share, because I feel like there's a lack of knowledge going up north in what's going on and what we can do to help. So, Eron, one of the questions I had is, while the rest of us are hiding in our houses because of COVID and the coronavirus, like what is the attitude there? Like, how are people, like, is it even a thing? Like, it's a thing, but you also have to deal with the, like, getting out of water, cleaning yourself, the food. Like, what's the attitude around corona right now?
Okay. Yeah. First of all, when these people get out from the water, from the mud, and they was just thinking about life. There was this, they what they have in their mind. These guys were okay. I need to survive. I need to my kids to survive, but they didn't think about the mask. I think no, 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 no. They think about surviving, and then like one day after, I think that they might well, and even though you don't think it, but yeah, over here we had we have this problem that this issue that most of the people don't get the effects of the coronavirus, even though they seem to the numbers are going up. They don't care about it, so they might go on without a mask, and so on, so on. So then yeah, these people are right now thinking about surviving, how to eat, how. Okay, so that's the thing right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're not.
think,
They're
well, and
not.
I
They're
wanted to,
not thinking about COVID
yeah,
right
I was
now.
gonna say, in
No.
Guatemala, Yassid, is it like the same kind of thing? Like, there's like there's catastrophe all around us. Like,
This is that's the thing, Steph, and just like Aaron said right now. I mean, I don't. I think it's not even part of what they were thinking when they were trying to get out. You know, because people got trapped.
yeah.
I mean, you have so many cases of people just being left on the roof of their houses because they didn't have anywhere else to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm not talking specifically in like highly or highly populated like neighborhoods like the ones in nearby San Pedro Sula in Honduras. You had thousands of people just like on the roofs of houses that were walking through the roofs without any type of mask or protection or anything. I mean, they were just trying to get out. They were just waiting for someone to go and get them on either a little boat or I don't know, a helicopter or whatever. But they weren't thinking about COVID. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I was reading, I think it was yesterday, they already started with in some of these places where they're sleeping. Um, they already started with some testing, and yesterday it was at 33% the positive rate.
Mm.
Well,
Oh,
You
no.
know,
yes, I was reading an article that said that in addition to coronavirus, that, being third world countries, that they're going to be exposed to a bunch of other diseases
oh yeah,
now
Yeah.
that
yeah,
maybe, right, like that weren't necessarily linked to COVID,
yeah.
but now it brings in a whole new
I think
assortment of,
Jen, that Jazz remembers better than me. My dad just told me that in Mitch, the Hurricane Mitch, my dad, well, and he get over. I think in the how's the name, Jazz, of these machines that they work in the okay, it's a big machine, and they got all over the airport,
Oh yeah,
and my
when
dad,
yeah,
yeah, and my dad got a disease, and he well, 3 years all over those disease, he didn't knew what it was. And
yeah. So you're gonna get a lot of different types of
mhm,
infections,
right,
skin diseases, skin rashes,
yeah,
etc. Stuff that you didn't have before
yeah,
because of the conditions. mud is not your typical soily mud that you're gonna get. You
Yeah.
know?
And they were
I-
saying how, again, with COVID, right? Like kids aren't supposed to be affected. But again, I was reading that, yes, put the COVID aside. Right now, with the hurricane, there's a bunch of new illnesses that now kids are going to start suffering from. So, I mean, if Corona doesn't affect them, these other
Yeah.
diseases certainly will. And will they get the help in time? I mean,
And
nobody
you're
knows.
also and you also need to understand, Jen, that they're sleeping basically without no roof over their heads. You know, they're in the middle of the street. That's where they are. In some cases, they're under a bridge. And
Do
of
you guys
course,
have shelters set up there?
you also have shelters.
Yeah.
But it
But
was
I've seen
so.
photos of the shelters, and it seems, I mean, like it's.
But the thing is that you had so many people that were affected. I mean, it's impossible for I mean to have all those shelters ready. And sure, you have a lot of people in shelters. That's actually true.
Most of it, I
Still.
think. But there are some in the streets. Yeah, like Yas said. Well, in fact, this is a fact. They don't tell me. I saw it yesterday in the mud. That's answering your question, Jen. Why does the mud have some diseases in the mud? Also, okay, so I was yesterday taking out from the mud from the house that we were cleaning. Uh, they were rats, dead rats. You have some snakes. You have 50 meters. You have the river. That it's yeah, it's it's a mess. It's a mess. And that's the lower part of the Suda Valley, as Yas said, the first part, Lima, Oro Verde. That they were at first the banana plantations.
Yeah.
They're still, but yeah, I'm gonna share this photo right now in order to you to see. Yes, you will remember this. My dad told me that you remember at Chamelecom the soccer
Yeah, the soccer field.
this is the soccer field. Yes.
Are you showing
This
us a
is
photo right now, Eron?
yeah. I'm gonna send the photo right now, and you're gonna see yes
Okay.
the soccer field. I just want to see your face. It's. I just cry in there. Yeah. Okay. I'm
Oh my
making.
God. Wow, that is nuts. Everything is gone.
Yeah. Yeah. The houses. Oh, I just.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. It's no words. No words. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, and this is right next to the river.
50 meters. I think. Well. Yes. And okay. I'm gonna send the image of the house that we saw from our employee, our partner. Just making sure
I'm
this
just going
is
to show your photos here, Eron, too, just so you know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Steph, I wonder if you can show that other one too that Yas just sent us to give people some perspective as far as how much
Yeah.
water actually came down.
So if and I'm sorry if we're just talking and for some reason this is not recording and we're not not doing it right, but so this was a photo that Yassid they just sent, and on the bottom you can actually see the top of the chapel where it is in the water, and the top photo is that actual chapel building. And so just to see how much water, and that came in from in San Pedro, and that's in what, like how far is that from you?
That's like 4 hours and 4 or 5 hours from Guatemala City. That's like 30 minutes away from Coan, just to give you a little bit of.
And then these photos here, Aaron had just sent, and this was the soccer field, Aaron?
yeah.
No.
So there used to be a soccer field right on the other side of the river. That's
Wow.
not.
Oh, here we go. Sorry about that.
And the last photo I sent you, it's the house of our partner. You can see, okay, just making sure that you can understand where it seems the mud, we have 4 feet, I think 4 feet under the real soil.
Wow.
And this house, it's like 200 meters from the river, yeah. So that's why it got like this. The water over there was, well, all over the roof.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. Like, And like Aaron said, I mean, you've been working your whole life, 30, 40 years, um, and all of a sudden someone comes in or someone starts telling you that you need to leave everything.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
That makes sense. I
Is
mean,
there anything, it just seems almost like a ridiculous question, except for just getting money over there and like getting food and medicine and supplies. Is there anything else that like, is that really like all people can do like around the world to help? Like what, because I think people are just going to want to know how to help. And I remember talking to Yas about this. It's like, it's so hard. It's not like just send us a whole bunch of clothes because we can't actually get it there, you know? So, and I feel like that it would be the natural instinct is to be like, oh, I'll collect some clothes and put it in the mail. And
but isn't the question and the concern also, okay, so, we help out now. What happens months from now when this is kind of forgotten, right? That's when the real work needs to be done, when people are dying because the aid is now gone. What happens then? So this is not just like a now problem. It's going to be like, I mean, I don't know. What are you guys looking at as far as what are you guys hearing as far as like recovering from this? I mean, like we're already talking third world countries. I mean, you guys were, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys were already hit pretty hard as, I mean, we know that.
And I think you said it, Jen. I mean, unfortunately, uh, you don't have that much of an outlook. You're not looking months down the road. You're looking at it on a day-to-day basis, understanding what it is that you're able to do on a short term, what it is, what type of help you're able to get to them. Sure, food is definitely always going to help. It's always going to be like needed.
Water.
But eventually, I mean, these people need to get back. If they had a job, will they be able to go back to their jobs? If they had a store, if they had a small family business, are they going to be able to put it up again? Uh, those are the things that eventually come back and really haunt uh, that whole social aspect of those small neighborhoods or big neighborhoods because you're not able to get back to that years from now.
I was hoping that this would give some perspective to people around the world, to be honest, and it's not to put you guys on the stage and use you the wrong way, but I feel like as much as the world is going through some really hard stuff, there is some major perspective here to get. My heart is very, very broken for so many families there that there's no options. They're just like you said it right now. Yes, it just feels like there's no options. And yet you see some of these videos I've gotten, that was from the areas around Coban, but they're just like, there's an appreciation and a positivity. And it just kind of shakes my world and makes me think, wow, like while all of us are disinfecting our whole bodies and scared, whatever, it's not even an option there. And I just, I just want to get some perspective for people that are watching this to really understand that we're really actually fortunate at the end of the day when you are able to be sitting from your couch or your bed or whatnot, whether you're 4 hours away or 2 countries away, 5 countries away. But thank you guys. And is like if you guys could say anything to everyone, is there anything that you guys would want to just say, like, hey, please just remember? The one thing I saw a lot in social media was like, we don't want to be forgotten. It seems like we're forgotten. And I just don't want these countries are obviously really special to Jen and I. We don't want you guys to be forgotten. And that's part of our mission. So is there anything that you guys would want to say to people? No pressure.
No pressure. I think that the one thing that I think first of all it comes off and I go back to what you were saying, Steph, about how people that are going through all of this, they are not gonna just give up. They're not gonna give up. This is not something that's gonna just. This doesn't mean that they're gonna just forget about who they are, or this is not gonna change whatever it is that they want it to be. And they're gonna continue striving and continue struggling, and they're gonna keep fighting. And any help that they're able to get is just going to help them a little bit more on that journey, you know. But if I know, and growing up in Honduras and being a Guatemalan with Guatemalan family, the one thing that I can tell you is people are not, they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up, and they're going to continue, just probably in a different way, but they're not going to give up. You know, so any of that help that might come that we can somehow give them, it's just going to help them on that journey. That's it.
Aaron, do you have anything else to share?
I'm gonna share a little piece of what I experienced yesterday, and I think might answer your question. Yeah. Yesterday I was cleaning up this guy's trash. It was pretty amazing because the whole house was in the trash. So I was looking from an AC over here in Honduras. Having an AC, it's a need. It's not a benefit. It's a need. I was washing some shoes, some watches, some watches. I'm looking at all those things, and I called the owner of the house, and I told him, oh, the name is Angel. This guy, Angel, Angel. You know, if you want anything of this, and he told me and he answered me in a positive way, as Yassid is telling you. He answered me, no problem. I'm gonna get the new from my wife, from my kids. Don't worry, it's gonna be all new. And I no, I I can I couldn't answer. I just said okay, okay. And then in the small part that I was joking with this guy because I didn't knew, but it was his birthday yesterday, and he was cleaning the house all over the house. It was a mess, and he told me, "This is the best gift that you can give me, cleaning my house, man. Giving up the trash. Thank you, thank you." And so that's the way that I'm gonna get in all over here. They're gonna fight. They're gonna be rich and struggling over here. Uh, Honduras and Guatemala is, oh, I think, uh, I don't know, the same. I think the same. We have some difference, but we're the same. So yeah, we that's that's the way that Lima it's selling all over the town. We passed the Fifi, that is a hurricane. We passed the Mitch, there is a hurricane. We passed the Eta. What's coming for the fourth? Because we're ready.
Mm.
That's okay.
Oh, thank you. Um, I I can't stress this enough that if anyone has given already to this or wants to, please like thank you and please do, because this is like for anyone who thinks like they're going through a hard time because like their car just got hurt or their water heater had to be changed, or like it's just, or that like, oh, people should be able to take care of themselves, and that like this is just such a opportunity to show some love and generosity to people who are so grateful. Like that, like that's the part like where you see people who have everything and can't appreciate any of it. And that's what struck me with some of the videos and photos and your story right now, is that there's such a gratefulness for it and such a positive outlook that probably more of the world could use. So I know we're grateful. Jen, do you have anything you want to say before we also go?
I'm just really proud of you guys. I want you guys to know
Yeah.
that, like, really, I am.
You should be proud of him because
You
he's
know,
absolutely
I'm,
This
really
doesn't
about
make
it.
sense because we don't
I
know
know.
what
It could be, it could be
it on
this, it
here?
could be that, it could be.
well, and I say like you guys because
I'm
I
over
think
here.
like Tio Rafa, I think the Apati, I think just like all of like it's all of us, right? Like I'm just
It's
really
good.
proud. I'm really,
Mhm.
really proud of you guys. You could sit back and you could watch others struggle, but you're there, you're in the mix, like, and I'm so far away, it feels like, but just know that like I'm living vicariously through you, and I wish I could be there. And I'm really proud of you guys, you know, like you're out there helping when it really matters. Like people talk a lot about helping when situations, you know, get really, really hard, but then when they do come up, they walk away or they get busy. So right now, like you're in the mix of it, and I'm just very, very proud of you, Aaron. Like, and you know, please, you know, give Tio Rafa and Tia Pati, all of them, a hug, and everybody who's contributing and helping. And um, yeah, I'm very, very proud of you guys.
And Jen, you
Thank
are
you.
helping
Yeah.
just by being here and just by making this happen. So
Yeah.
I think
I don't do
every
social media. I just want to make it clear.
yeah.
This any day.
This is one thing I really want to make sure and maybe we can try to touch base again even next week. I would love to be able to keep giving people like an update as to what's going on, so that if there is something that's more needed, and we might just be for like little people, but I think awareness it can start like this, just building
Yeah.
awareness alone. It can just really help. I do not want this to be forgotten around the world. I want this to be important to people, and it makes me want to care more even about other countries that are going through things that I'm unaware of too. But I just wanted us to do our part in building awareness while Eron and family there have boots on the ground. And yeah, we love you guys so much, and please just take care of yourselves. And
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Steph,
And a
just
really big thank you to everybody that has donated. It's pretty unbelievable. I mean, you guys are incredible. So thank you so much. I mean, your money is going directly to the people that need it. It's not like some is going over here and being slipped into a pocket. Like it is going where they need help. So thank you very much.
thank you for donating. I think we are doing the right thing, the necessity of the opportunity. Well, uh, 2 weeks ago the food was the necessity. 1 week ago the water was the necessity. Right now, cleaning, I think, water and so on. So yeah, you're gonna get the things going right, and focus on the diseases and the coronavirus. I think that's the major right now. That's the major.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Aaron.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Thank
What'd you say?
I was just saying thank you. Because you know, Jen, you said something, you feel so far away. I'm just a couple of hours away from it. And Carmen and myself, we honestly, and specifically because of what I do on a daily basis for my job, it was a few very, very difficult days where I just woke up and I was like, I got pictures of everything, and I'm just a few hours away and I couldn't do anything, you know.
Right.
So whatever Aaron is doing, and my dad, and Patty and Estelita and everything,
Yeah, Delita's in there too,
it's
man.
just
Holy
it's
smokes.
just it's just nuts. But they're doing what I think, and from what I've seen from social media, uh, it's what most of the people in those, I mean, it could be here in Coang, in Honduras, wherever, people are definitely helping out.
Yeah,
So everyone's pitching in.
I think, Steph, yeah, a big, we can uh we can add next week this friend of mine. This friend is sending daily 400 to 500 food to shelter. So yeah, this girl, it's amazing. Just like my mom, like my sister, like my dad. These guys are working hard all over the day in order to send food to this. Well, yesterday we sent food to the bomb. These rescue men all over the Sula Valley, and they are working hard. Thank you for, yeah, they are the biggest heroes in the house. They are the biggest
Well, and
heroes in the house.
actually, now that you say that, if anyone's still watching after this whole time, this is something I've heard over and over. Like, there's only so much government's able to do and able to get to at certain points, and getting to people and all that. and to see, and there's like, I think a slogan people have been using, even like the village takes care of the village, but the way people have been showing up for each other. And it's not like, oh, this huge organization has come in. It is like, this person is doing this, this family is doing this coffee shop is doing this, that is like, I think something that we could all learn from is to just, each of us has so much poder, like we can all, I'm sorry, the Spanglish comes out with this group.
I was like, whoa.
But we all
Impressive.
thank you so much,
Wait.
and it's
But you know what, Steph, and you're right. I was going through, I don't know, I don't know if it was on Facebook or whatever, and I went through this post and I saw like this guy with like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 TVs full of mud, and he was saying, I have a shop. I have a TV repair shop. Don't plug in your TVs. Don't plug them in. If they're full of mud, bring them over. We can fix them. You can fix a TV full of mud. You can bring it to me, and I'll do it for free. This is
love
what this is. You know, so that's the type of thing that you're getting from from like the community itself.
Yeah.
You know?
I love
The
that.
making
Those are
food,
good,
it's
man.
for free, yes, as
Yeah.
well. There's well, there are some group in Progreso, yes, that they're cleaning the house for free. The water they're getting, it's for free. The gas, they're cleaning the house for free. Well, we are as well, but as a company. And what is that? Well, these guys are from their mechanic and electrical groups that
Mhm.
they are repairing cars for free too.
Yeah.
They're diagnosticating, okay, you need to do this, and this. We can do it for free. You just need to buy the stuffs. So the saving the village is saving the village. Yeah, it's true, because most of the help that we're getting, it's inner people they're telling here héroes sin capas, that's heroes without
Okay.
names.
Without capes.
Yeah, and without names, because they they don't really say names in there. They just really say this guy, or family. They don't say names.
What I hope though, I work at a place called Zuwike, and one of the things that they've stuck in my head since I've started working there, that we're a village, and that the world's a village. They come from Nigeria descent, and for them it's like we all take care of each other. That should be how the world works. You don't forget about people, you take care of each other, and it's a village. And that's
Right.
what I thought was so cool, was that was exactly how I've been seeing these communities work, is like they are taking care of each other. And like you were saying, yes, like no one's given up. It's really, really inspiring. I'm gonna close this down, or Zoom is gonna kick us out. And so I hope that next time, Aaron, we can talk to your friend too, if that's an opportunity. And we love you guys so much. I love you, Jen. I love you. Yes, I love you, Aaron.
Are you still recording?
It's recording right now. We can show affection. We're virtually showing affection.
Well, I just was gonna say, I think Jeff wanted to say something, but as soon as he saw the recording, I was like, just go, because he wouldn't.
Well, we can close this up, and then I'll shut off the recording. So, all right. Bye, people.
Bye bye.